9 months after being devastated by Hurricane Helene, North Carolina is opening up to tourists. For many business owners, it's one step closer to normalcy. The Alpine Inn in Little Switzerland, North Carolina, it's a prime example of how resilient these businesses can be. Helene, it washed the building straight down the mountainside, but its owner pushed through the absolute nightmare to get the inn back on its feet. Carter Francois joins us, the Alpine Inn owner. Carter, thank you for sharing your story with us today on Fox Weather. You know, I spent some time up in North Carolina after the storm, and I know the devastation is just so heartbreaking, but it's been a lot of hard work so far for you. Congratulations, you know, opening up partially, at least for the season. What capacity are you operating at?
We're slightly down. We're operating probably around 30%, but we already lost about 50% of our rooms. So we're looking for people to come back. I'm not sure that they're aware that the Blue Ridge Parkway is opening up in sections, and Western North Carolina is ready for business.
Well, Carter, we are getting the message out for you. Take us back 9 months, though. What was your experience like with Helene when that storm rolled up into the mountains? How bad was the damage to your inn?
It was pretty extensive. We didn't know the capacity that the storm was going to hit in terms of strength, because we do sit at 3,000, almost 300 feet up on a mountaintop. And when you think of those kind of storms, the named storms or tropical depressions or hurricanes, you think about they get their power from the ocean, and being so far inland, we didn't think that we would have gusting winds up to 106 miles an hour and probably staying steady around 65 on that Friday night.
Yeah, I mean, the wind was incredible. I mean, the tree loss alone and being up on the mountainside, I'm sure, was definitely scary. Now, the beginning of this rebuilding process must feel like such a monumental task. So talk to us about what that process has been like over the next few months and what your outlook on the future is.
Well, when the dust kind of settled after the hurricane, you kind of look at the mess at a 30,000 foot level, and that can be almost paralyzing. And I think some people call it like task paralysis. So when you look at it on the whole, it feels like you'll never get there. But we just kind of started, moving forward step by step, picking one room at a time and kind of one task at a time. And our goal is to come back. We're still fighting with insurance companies to cover like any of this stuff because like a lot of people, we weren't covered by named storm insurance or mudslide or landslide insurance, depending on who you are. So we're still fighting that battle. So it's going to be a slow process, but as long as people come back and realize that we're still here, we can move forward in that way.
Well, I'm glad you're still there. It is one step at a time, but you did the right thing, right? You're just getting out there to do it. And to see what the inn looks like now post-process, we're looking at some of those images. It looks stunning. I mean, the views are fantastic. So we're happy that you joined us today. So, Carter, you could just share your story, get the word out that the Alpine Inn is open for business, ready to take on some of those reservations. We appreciate your time with us here today, Carter.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it.